Yo guys, and welcome back towards this new video here on the channel. And on today's video I will be talking about this insane falling wedge Bitcoin is currently creating. I will be talking about my exact price target, what I do think we will be reaching near the end of this year. And of course, I will be talking about a potential ban on Bitcoin mining in New York. And will this be a domino effect in the US? That's going to be a very big topic that we need to discuss today. So guys, make sure to right away slap up that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive right away into the 4-hourly time frame before going in towards this insane price target that I got prepared for you guys. So what we can see essentially on this chart is that Bitcoin, of course, created a bull trap here on the top side. We came down and basically we're once again back trading in this, basically sideways trading range, right? We've been talking about this range for quite a while here. This has been the range where Bitcoin has been consolidating in. And so far, once again, we re-entered and we're once again just consolidating in the middle of this range. So right now you can see clearly in the past that Bitcoin got rejected from the top side, and once again we're right now, once again retesting it. So are we going to see another rejection and come down? Definitely going to be possible. In case we do break bullish again from off this region, I personally will be approaching this chart differently, and I will be approaching this chart like, okay, Bitcoin formed a low in the market. Right now it forms another higher low, and of course it's starting to be forming higher highs as well here. So in the case we're going to see an increasement, I also want to be seeing a higher high. And in case we are forming a higher high, we are of course confirming a bullish trend basically in creation for Bitcoin. So yeah, actually pretty interesting to see and approach the chart like that. And we're going to just patiently wait to see how it is going to be playing out for Bitcoin. Then on the daily time frame, we can see of course that Bitcoin is still bouncing from up that basically falling wedge, that small falling wedge we created. We're bouncing from it towards the upside right now. Not a lot of interesting things to see, but of course, like I told you before, I personally still will be aiming for this price target at $35,000 for the imminent short term. This is of course major previous support, and this will be flipping probably a major new resistance from for the market. So yeah, pretty interesting if we can reach that target, and if we do touch it, what we are going to do further on from off that point. Also looking at Bitcoin right now on this falling wedge pattern, we've got an insane price target. And guys, if you don't know already, make sure to first of all keep on watching on this part of the video, because it's going to be a very important part here. Bitcoin, historically speaking, has been creating a lot of falling wedges, and historically speaking, always they got created from uptrends, and also they always broke bullish. And like you can see here, we created one in the January 2021. We continued up higher. We created one here in the summer low for Bitcoin in 2021. We once again increased higher. And also do notice that every single time these falling wedges are getting created, Bitcoin tends to create these bullish divergence on markets, right? So we are forming a lower low on the price section, higher low on the RSI. That is basically another confluence that the market is probably going to turn even more bullish. Also, you created one over here, and that is also pretty interesting to see, right? So, from here on. Also higher low on the RSI and lower low on the price section. That is really creating the significance of the bullish, the falling wedge right now. And in that case, we broke bullish. But let's try and talk about now, because yeah, what happened in the past is of course not anymore necessarily appropriate to talk about, because we want to be right now to talk about what we're expecting in the future. And personally, we're once again creating a falling wedge. And first of all, I want to be pointing out, we are currently trading in the 4th largest downtrend Bitcoin has ever traded in. And like you can see here, this is a very critical downtrend. We've been trading in this downtrend for approximately 206 days right now. And first of all, in case you don't like the falling wedge, just take this level of resistance very seriously, right? So you can clearly see resistance. If we're going to be approaching this level, it's going to be for sure another major level to be breaking above for Bitcoin. And also, yeah, you can clearly see the lower side really showing the significance. We're bouncing from it several times before, also showing that significance. So yeah, I personally expect that if we're going to extend these lines here, guys, we're going to see, okay, what is the most likeliest time Bitcoin is going to be actually choose a big direction, and most certainly it's going to be breaking bullish, because yeah, like I told you, historically speaking, these patterns tend to be breaking bullish towards the upside. If we're going to look at this pattern, it could be taking approximately till September to we're really going to choose the direction, right? Usually 70%, while you're 70% at these patterns, you tend to be breaking out. So of course this pattern is in approximately 300 days. So around the 270 days, we could be expecting a breakout. So somewhere near the end of July, just like last time around where the summer low was getting reversed. So near the end of July, we could be starting to see that reversal and that bullish breakout. So personally, I will be setting my prediction right now once again. I think here at this orange line, this vertical line, we are just going to start moving, and we're probably going to be breaking out on Bitcoin probably near the end of July, because we're right now having the summer, and usually in the summer Bitcoin tends to be very boring. Bitcoin tends to not see very high volatility, and that is why it could be take, of course, a little bit longer than we're expecting for this consolidation phase to take here. So it could be very boring, but as soon as we do break out here, guys, we've got a price target on the top side of the wedge. So this is going to be an approximately price target of 111% breakout. It is going to be targeting the 69,000 US dollars. And personally, if we're going to look at how fast, historically speaking, Bitcoin reaches its price target last time around with the falling wedge, we reached the price target on, so let me set it on days here. Last time around, we reached the price target within 10 days over here. Here we reached it within 8 days even. Here, of course, in this case, Bitcoin reached it within 6 days. So, of course, it's only going to be likely to, of course, this is a larger time frame pattern, to, let's say, 2 months or something, right? So if we're going to give it, or even 100 days, if we're going to give it 100 days, I currently can say, okay, it is only more than likely to still expect that Bitcoin is going to be seeing targets above 50k, above 60k near the end of 2022. So I'm personally expecting that. I'm currently targeting levels above 60k for Q4 2022, and that is going to be very exciting. And this is, of course, also the price target of this insane falling wedge. So what am I doing right now? And also, what is a reason why I personally really think it is actually going to be breaking out bullish? And what is a reason why I think this is a very good trading opportunity on the larger time frames? First of all, like I told you, this one as well is having let me see, bullish divergence across the RSI, right? So the RSI is currently forming a higher low. And what is the price action doing? It's forming a lower low. So this is, of course, an extremely bullish signal. We're forming a bullish divergence in a falling wedge pattern. What is, of course, one of the most important things to see in such kind of a pattern, right? So yeah, what is my strategy right now here? Like it has been already for the past weeks here, is going to be exactly the same. Buying as much Bitcoin as I possibly can here to load up for the next run up. And I personally think that the next run up can already start to get going near the end of this year, especially once the Federal Reserve is going to be, of course, cool down a little bit here. And that is also the expectation, that the Federal Reserve is going to be taking it a little bit more slow in towards the end of this year. Then also, guys, the thing, yeah, here you can see it. This is a falling wedge, typical bullish bias pattern. It tends to get created from a movement towards the upside, then consolidates for a longer sustainable period of time, and then you're going to continue towards the upside again. It is going to be, for me, one of the most obvious moves Bitcoin is going to be making here, actually. And I will be definitely keep on anticipating this one. If we are going to consolidate for a little bit longer, it could be possible, but please don't get faked out here. Don't get fooled by sideways action, because Bitcoin can still touch 26k and it's still going to be trading in this pattern, even 25k, and it is still going to be trading in this pattern. So if Bitcoin comes down in 2 or 3 weeks from now on, I will still anticipate this pattern, and I still will be buying more if Bitcoin comes down even further. Because yeah, if we do have to believe this pattern, we not necessarily have seen the lowest point for Bitcoin yet. There is a possibility Bitcoin is going to form even a lower low. So then I want to be talking as well about the S&P 500 right now, of course, bouncing from this W structure, right? Like you can see, very beautiful. We formed this W, we're bouncing from it. So right now we're continuing the way towards the upside. This is going to be a bullish catalyst for Bitcoin on the imminent short term. So that could be also lead towards higher targets for Bitcoin in the coming, basically days and early candles ahead of ourselves. So I personally still think that this is going to be a particular bullish week ending for Bitcoin, because if we are today going to once again closing towards the green for the US 500 and Bitcoin didn't really follow that much here, I personally once again think we are going to get a continuation in towards Sunday. We're going to see a continuation in towards the weekend, like Bitcoin basically has been doing for the past weeks already. Then furthermore, of course, we can talk about the dollar index, and we can see, yeah, we're forming this this DXY, this head and shoulders pattern right now. We are probably going to continue its way even further towards the downside. And guys, let me also wrap up this video by talking about the New York just passed a bill for Bitcoin mining ban. And of course, here's everything what we do need to know here. Lawmakers in New York just passed a bill to ban Bitcoin mining operations. The measure now heads to the desk of the governor, Katel Hochul, who could sign it into the law or veto it. So there could be also still a possibility it's going to get rejected. That is going to be very important to right now keep on keep our eyes wide open on, of course, right? So in case it does clearly pass, it will be making New York the first state in the country to ban blockchain technology infrastructure. So I don't really think they're going to actually ban it, But if they're going to do it, it's going to be absolutely terrible, guys. So yeah, let's see and wait how it is going to be playing out. But anyways, guys, if you are still interested in trading, make sure to check out here the links in the description where you can claim, of course, insane deposit bonuses. And also, guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. But nevertheless, guys, thank you so much for watching towards this amazing new update video here on the channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.